Today we are going to go see the oldest mosque in Bahrain. Hello everybody, we haven't done this in a long time. We are going to go and explore Bahrain. We are going somewhere new, somewhere I haven't been before in Bahrain. I don't know why. It's in the middle of a little town, I think it's called Khamis, and it's kind of cool and historic, and turns out to be one of the oldest mosques in Bahrain. I'm going with Aslan, one of my friends, and we're going to go take photos and just do something different in Bahrain. So we've driven a short distance to Khamis Mosque. It is right on the edge of this really busy area in Bahrain. Okay, not really busy, but it's kind of busy. It's been renovated recently, so they have like bathrooms and other amenities and some shade, which we're currently hiding under right now. Here we have some really old stones with some Arabic inscriptions from the Quran, and they look pretty ancient. I think these are actually the foundations of the mosque, or what used to be there, which are from like 600 AD. How crazy is that? Just imagine, this was built a long time. So why don't you rest for a while? I'll be by your side all the time. You will need all of your strength. We're not getting out of this one. It is pretty hot, like we're already sweating, and it's kind of humid, but we're in the actual mosque at the moment, and they have these tiny little doorways, like tiny, I don't understand why they're so small, that lead all the way up to the tower, like all the way up. They look kind of creepy, but I'm gonna go try and see if I can fit in. This one really doesn't want me to do this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't think we're allowed in here, but maybe it's built for people of my size. Like, this is the kind of thing people will tell me not to do. Okay. It is tiny in here, like really tiny. Well, you can tell someone's been in here before. There's electricity everywhere, so it can't be that bad. Wow. Oh, I look very sweaty, but nice view. Okay, so it goes up further and further all the way to the top, but I'm too scared to go any higher. Like, it gets even narrower. So it goes all the way to the top. So I'm going back down. With difficulty, oh my goodness, like there were some pretty little people out here. And there it is in all its glory. It's a tiny little mosque, but it's quite cute. It's nice. It's a nice thing to walk around, and it's pretty amazing that it's been here for so long and it's still standing, to the point that we could climb all the way up to the towers and it was still, you know, intact. That was a surprise. No, it felt very strong. I wouldn't recommend going in it all the time. If you do come to go and see it, like, be sure that there's someone around before you go in it, you know, just in case. But it was pretty cool. I think we're gonna chase the sunset and try go to one of the burial mounds. Never mind, we were kind of attacked, let's just say we were attacked by some wild dogs who wouldn't let us get out the car when we got to the site. So instead we missed the sunset, and look how pretty it was, and we are going to go to Al Makada Mall instead and just have a coffee. So we tried but literally these dogs wanted to eat the tires of the car. They had this huge like argument with the car. We didn't get out the car. You don't go near a pack of wild dogs. Ooh boy. So it's the next day. Don't judge me. I have just come to the Nikhil Center to get some food because it's a Saturday and we never bothered to make food on a Saturday. Anyway, I was walking over, and then the Nikhil sector is right opposite St. Christopher's School, and the brake bell went. Even though it's a Saturday, I think they just keep them going all through the weekend because it's on a timed thing. And oh my gosh, it just brought back so many memories. Not necessarily good memories, but but I think they use the same sounding bell for the junior school as they do for the senior school. So I never actually came to the junior school. Well, this opened just as I arrived in Bahrain, and it was only from up until year 6. And then when you go into the senior school, which is year 7 to year 13, you go to Easter Town, which is quite a while away from SAR, especially when there's traffic, to the first school. So it's a lot older than this one. It reminded me that pretty much this week, 10 years ago, I came to Bahrain. How crazy is that? 10 years ago, I arrived to Bahrain and I started school here. Not here, but in Easter Town. And yeah, I remember it was such a... I remember some of it, but a lot of it is just kind of either wiped from my memory or just deleted. A lot of it I don't remember, but the feelings of starting school again, like the excitement, the nervousness, anxious. I was so anxious, but thankfully I made friends really quickly. But I've just been reminiscing this week about how crazy it was that 10 years ago I arrived here in Bahrain. So I'm gonna try do a little vlog about that. Maybe I will do a sit-down video and talk about my experience moving to Bahrain. Not that I remember a lot of it, but I think that would be fun. But yeah, 10 years. So I hope you enjoyed my little visit to the mosque. Apparently I've been doing some research and it's thought to be one of the oldest mosques in the region, not just Bahrain. I don't know how true that is, but according to Wiki, apparently it's one of the oldest in the region. Why don't more people know about this? I think what would be nice is if there was a bit more information about the mosque, or if there was, I don't know, just something extra. It just needed that. I know there was a building that we completely forgot to go into that might have been an information building. Let me know, we'll go back and we'll check it out. But I don't know, there was just something missing. Like compared to historic places in the UK where they have loads and loads of information, but also lots of artifacts. And if they don't have artifacts, then they'll have what they thought it would have looked like back then, or little figurines of people doing things that they would have been doing there. That doesn't make sense, but it just needed something extra just to make it that much more of a fun experience. Otherwise you're there for about maximum 10 minutes. If you want to go, make sure you go at around sunset time. It's nice and cool then, unless you're in the winter. I might go back during the winter because the colours will be very different. I took a lot of photos with Ehsan, which turned out amazing. They're all going to be on my Instagram probably around the same time this video is up, so if you want to check them out, make sure you go check out my Instagram. I'm working really hard on my photography, so let me know what you think. Oh, and my website, because I have a website now. I had a website for a while. I also have a blog, but I don't really talk about it much. So I'm also thinking of doing a little series about Bahrain, so places to go in Bahrain, but do it more of a travel inspired video instead of how I did this. So if you also think that's a good idea, let me know. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video as always. Bye.